Hey now. Alright, so this is the first episode of my podcast. And what is it going to be about? It's pretty much going to be about things I complain about and things that are stressing me out, giving me anxiety, problems regarding my life or whatever they are. Memories, pretty much anything. I can also talk about shows, but for today's episode, it's more of a introduction to what's going on. So, my name's Roberto. I've been working in the customer service industry for about almost 20 years now. I'm 36 and I live in California. I am an immigrant, came to this country almost 4 years ago, and I am a native of the land of Mexico. Now, today is October 30th, the day before Halloween, and I took my son out yesterday to a trunk or treat festival type of thing. He was dressed as Blippi. He looked pretty cute. And we're walking around, doing the rounds, getting all the candy. We ended up going to another festival type thing at a resort, and they had a bunch of things set up. It looked really nice. They had like a Encanto themed area. They had like another witches area, a Toy Story one, and they also had a Star Wars one. Now, my son's only point of reference for Star Wars has been me watching the Obi-Wan series. So he kind of knows who Darth Vader is and how the Force works. But he's afraid of Darth Vader. Anyway, so we get to that spot, and since we were the first ones there, the guy that was playing Obi-Wan was like really playful, like trying to use the Force with him, and they're like kind of like playing around. It's pretty cool. And that got me thinking, like, when was the last time I had dressed up and had fun like that? And like, it's been so long. Like, I don't think I ever like I can't remember any of my Halloween costumes. Like, I know I did, because I know I went trick-or-treating till I was like 10 or something, but I don't remember like my costumes. Just Casper, the friendly ghost one, which I think my sister and my older brother also used at some point in their lives. And I think I went like as a hobo once, and shit, that's all I can think about. I'm sure there were others, just my memories with when I was young are almost non-existent. It's funny because I remember like conversations I've had with people and certain, like, a lot of things like with great detail, but when it comes to childhood memories, like, I don't have many. So I'm not sure if that's just trauma, maybe, or who knows what it is. But anyway, it got me thinking about that, like looking at my son having that much joy, like people knowing who he is, saying hi to him because he was dressed as Blippi, and then him being all excited because he's seeing all these other kids dressed up, and like getting to play in these different areas that are scenes from his movies that he likes. And it's crazy. Like at some point, like that's just stops being you. Like you get hit with all these like responsibilities and like there's no more time to be fun that way. Like I know like adults or other adults like still dress up and go out drinking in their Halloween parties, stuff like that. But even when I was older, like in my 20s, I don't think I ever dressed up then. I know I went to Halloween parties at like a coworker's house. We used to hang out a lot. I guess he was my friend, but we drifted apart, so he's not my friend anymore. I tried to reestablish that relationship a few years ago, and the fact that I was married and had kids, I guess, didn't work with him because he was still very much like a party guy, and I kind of slowed down. But anyway, going back to that party, like I didn't get dressed like a lot. I think a lot of the people there were all dressed up, and then after that, I don't think I ever did anything. Um, my brother dressed as Hunter S. Thompson, like I want to say maybe like 6-7 years ago. And my wife usually would get dressed for something for work. And I remember my nephew was dressed as Luigi, and my brother was dressed as that other character. And we had a spare Where's Waldo outfit, and I ended up wearing that. But we didn't really go out just to take a picture. But it's weird. Like I'm wondering like why I never really looked for that dress up type thing. Maybe I was just never really into it. And it's interesting because my wife is like super into it, not like way into it, but she still dressed up today, and she decorates the house with jack-o'-lanterns and other like Halloween stuff. Like, so she gets into it, but for me it's like a chore. Like at some point we're gonna have to put this away and then put all the other like pictures and stuff back, and then we have to do it all over again for Christmas. It's just too much. But I wish I could go back. Maybe next year I'll plan like a family type costume design, and I'll join in. It looks like fun. They're having fun. Like today we went to a little Halloween party. It's not really a party, it's just for the kids. So we do that every year. His cousins, where all their kids go trick-or-treating in different parts of the house, and we all give them candy, and the kids are all dressed up, and there's like games for them to do all day. And that's something to do. It's a nice tradition. Hopefully it keeps on going. I think this is the 4th year we do it. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I was going somewhere with it. I don't remember where it was, but I think I'm gonna stop it there. So, Halloween. Do you like it? Do you enjoy it? What do you like about it? Is it the drinking? Is it another excuse to drink? Would I have more fun if I drank? Now, I'm not sober, but I don't really drink. So, there's that. Maybe if I was drinking, I would have more fun and be more loose or whatever. But, you know, it's like one day, and I don't know. Like, there's also, like, I'm not, like, thin and tall, so, like, dressing up for, you know, thick boys is not really that easy. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Now, I have been thinking about work because I work at a call center, and it's pretty cool, like, compared to other call centers I've worked at. It's a lot of emails instead of calls, but I'm fairly new. I've been there for a month, and at the beginning I was super stressed because it's super technical compared to what I used to do before, and they don't have a lot of training material, and so it makes it really hard to find solutions to customers' problems. But they went through it slow. Like, they kind of just started giving me, like, the easy stuff, like adding numbers and answering basic questions. But in the past few days, they started giving me, like, harder issues, and I could tell there's a huge gap in my knowledge there, because I do not have the remote idea on how to fix these people's issues. And it's a lot of guessing, it's a lot of asking questions, and all these people feel that I should know these answers, and I don't. Like, even though I am, like, coming from a background in tech support, the stuff that they do is a lot more advanced. It's really cool. Like, I enjoy it. I just think they lack a knowledge base, and it's a lot of tribal knowledge type deals, which makes it really hard for new people. But I'll be working on, hopefully giving them feedback to do better in that. But, it gets me thinking, like, I'll think of scenarios like, oh, what if this person calls and they have this issue and I don't know what to do? Or what if, like, this person calls again and I haven't been able to fix their issue and they get upset? And then I have imaginary conversations in my head with my manager, and it's pretty crazy. Like, my head will make up stressful scenarios that are very unlikely to happen. And so I just think about it over and over again, and it's tiring, and I haven't been able to find a solution for that. I try to, like, do breathing exercises or going out for walks or whatever, and so far nothing's worked. I'm steering clear of medication since I've never had the need to use it, but I've always been a very anxious person, so I'm not against taking anxiety medications, but I'm not looking for them. And if I feel that there's a point where I just can't deal with the stress or anxiety that pretty much I'm causing myself, then at that point, then I'll seek medical attention and tell my doctor what's going on, and they can give me whatever they think will be good. But maybe I just need to talk it out with you guys and know that I'm not the only crazy person that overthinks work. And then whenever I have those thoughts, I usually just go like, who the fuck cares? Like, why am I stressing about it? I'm pretty sure nobody else that I work with even remotely thinks about any of these customers for more than a minute, but that's just not who I am. Like, I'm used to being able to help people. Like, I was the guy with the answers in my previous job, and Right now, I'm not. I'm the guy that has no answers, and it's strange. It's a strange spot to be, but I think it happens to everybody. Like, we are all new at some point, and you just gotta push through it. And one day it'll get better, or at least I hope it does. I've been trying to leave the customer service industry for the past few years, and I've failed miserably because that's where all my experience is at. So as soon as I had to find a new job, I searched, tech support, customer service jobs, and I landed one like pretty quickly. But I should have searched for something else. Like, I'm sure that I have skills that are transferable to other job roles that are not taking phone calls. Because taking phone calls it's heavy. Like, your brain will, it's not for everybody. Like, my sister's worked there. She probably worked at a call center for 3 months at the most, and then just kind of gave up and went to do something else. And my brother has been in and out of call centers. He's one of those people that gets burned out pretty easily and then switches jobs to another call center. And then once he's tired of those calls, he switches. But I'm more of a long-term type of guy. The first call center I worked for 10 years, and then I moved to another one where I stayed 4 to 5 years, and then another one for another 3 years, and now where I'm at. And I don't think I'll leave unless they make me, because even though I bitch and moan about it, I know deep down it's a good job. Healthcare could be better, but I can't have everything. The queue is low. I do tickets mostly, and that's a positive thing. I will eventually get the knowledge to fix these really hard issues that are in my brain right now. Now, as far as anxiety, I don't remember. No, well, I guess I've always had it, but lately it's been more of an issue. Constantly thinking about work is a pain in the ass and unnecessary. I have to tell myself, stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. But it does not work. Keeping my mind busy is the closest thing to a break. So, looking at my son having fun today and yesterday pushed those thoughts out of my brain, and it was pretty great. Pretty great. Now, tomorrow is officially Halloween, and he will be going trick-or-treating. He will be dressing up as an astronaut, and he will be going out and having a blast. And I want to be able to enjoy the moment with him. So this therapy session that I'm doing now will hopefully get all these weird thoughts that I have out of my brain and, let me enjoy life. If possible, maybe I'll go buy a costume. Maybe. Probably not, because I don't have time. But if I can, I will. So that's all for now. I will record more, every day, I guess, or something. I don't know how long these episodes are going to be. If you like it, subscribe, comment, judge me, don't judge me. I'm usually kind of funny. At least I like to think so. But I have to be talking to somebody else. Like, talking to myself, which is talking to you. It's not really talking to myself, but you're not here. So it is talking to myself. It's a lot harder than I thought it was. And having a conversation without another person talking to you makes these kind of short. So I'm going to aim at 20 minutes, 30 minutes, the longest. Tomorrow will be a different subject, and it'll be about video games and how they're not the same anymore. So if you're interested in hearing it, come back. I love you guys. Girls. Women. Monsters, aliens, vampires. Y'all have a good night. I'm out.